Right here in today's video, I'm going over how to get the cheesy tattooed arms with the blackout arms and these stripes on your My Player, and it is honestly not as hard as you might think. I hopped on a second account right here, and I'm going to show you how to tattoo yourself in the cheesiest way possible to look as good at the game as you can. And obviously, I'm going to teach you how to do it in the cheapest way possible, so you don't have to waste tons and tons of VC tattooing your player. I already have all the Drippy tattoos on my main account, that's why I hopped on the second account which has no tattoos on it, so I can show you step by step exactly how to do it. So I hope this is going to help you guys tattoo your players out and look very, very drippy. Hey, what's up YouTube, it's Sam back with another NBA 2K20 video, and today, as you guys know, I'm going over the best tattoo tutorial on YouTube, going over how to black out your arms and legs and how to get these striped, drippy stripes on your arms and legs. But if you are brand new to my channel, we are trying to hit 2,000 subscribers as quick as possible, so if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and also guys, don't forget to drop a like in the video, of course. Let's go for 25 to 30 likes in this video. Without further ado, let's get straight into the tattoo tutorial. Okay guys, so when you do load into the tattoo place, you want to make sure you grab these specific tattoos. First of all, you want to go down to miscellaneous. Once you're in miscellaneous, scroll down all the way until you see the stars. So you're going to try to find the full black stars. You'll see them right here. These are the stars you want. It just says star. It's 1000 VC per star. Click on that and make sure to get all of the black ones to your cart. Make sure to get a ton of these black stars. Just make sure you get a lot of them. You don't have to use all these. These are just in case you need them. So obviously you're not going to be spending 25,000 VC, but they're just there in case you need all of them. And plus I'm going to teach you guys how to use the least amount of VC on these tattoos. So make sure these tattoos are very, very efficiently placed. So make sure to pick up a lot of these black star tattoos, and now that is for the blacking out of arms and legs. If you want to black out your arms and legs, make sure to pick up these black stars. And if you want to do stripes, I like to do a combination of stripes. So I'm going to go over both of those things, obviously blacking out the arms and getting these striped tattoos. So those stars are for blacking out your arms or legs. And now if you want to go get stripes on your player, make sure to go over to letters and numbers. Go down, you want to find the font that looks just like this. It is this style 10A font. Click that, and we want to get the letter M font. We want to try to find the M. As you can see guys, this M looks like a little bit like the stripes that everyone uses on their My Player. So basically, you just take this tattoo and spread it around your player. I will show you guys how to do that as well, but obviously, you want to pick up these capital M style 10 font, and basically just add a bunch of them to the cart. Obviously, they only cost 200 VC, but as I said, we're not actually going to be purchasing all of them. These are just available to place tattoos, so just get as many as you want. Doesn't matter at all, as I said. So 25 sounds fine. Then we're going to place the tattoos. Okay guys, so now you are about to place the tattoos. I'm going to show you how to black out one arm and then stripe one arm. I'm not going to show you guys legs, but it's basically the same principle for the legs as the arms. Literally just do the same exact thing for the legs as your arms. But first, let's go with the blacking out of an arm. So I'm going to pick the star, just go for the left arm, then I'm going to make sure to maximize the size on every single one. So move the right stick up as far as you can, so you can get on the little scale at the bottom left, and then move the tattoos upwards. And you can move your player pressing L1 or R1 so you can make sure the tattoo is placed in a good spot. So that is a good spot for the first tattoo right there. Click X, and then keep on repeating the process of adding these stars to your My Players. You can tilt them a little bit to get the best angles and the most value per tattoo, so you don't have to use as much VC. That looks good right there. Make sure to go into the next tattoo right here. It doesn't take that long. These stripes are more complicated and do take a long time, but these are more about just completing the whole arm just like that. That one looks good. We'll keep on adding the tattoos. We need a couple more. Then we're going to have to rotate our player to make sure we get the full arm. So just put this one right here, rotate it a little bit. Obviously use the right and left sticks to move the tattoos around. Right there sounds good for that tattoo. Same one. Keep going to one arm, whatever you want to do with these. If you want to black out both arms, stripe them all, do whatever you want. Just going to finish out this left arm right here with the blacking out. You can also go super far down on your hands. So if you want the tattoos like that, you can. If you want to fill up your entire finger, just obviously place another tattoo as far as you can down there. So I think that's good for the arm right there, but also you can see how the inside of our arm is not fully covered. So I'm going to place another tattoo and make sure to rotate our player using R1 or L1, and we can fill in all this empty space. We just got to move the tattoos into the empty space. So I'm just going to do the same exact process right here, filling up all of the space so we have no spots showing on our body. Another one right here. We need a couple more tattoos. Just make sure it's completely filled. You can obviously move your player around with R1 and L1. Boom, that one looks good right there. We only need a couple more right here to fully complete this arm. As you can see, we have a little bit of a problem right here on this inner arm, so I'm going to put that one right there. I'm actually going to tilt my guy all the way over here so I can get a better angle on it. So we're going to move the tattoo, make sure it's maximum size, of course, so you're using the most efficiency. And then we have a couple more tattoos I think here to place on our left arm, just to completely fill up the back of our hand. And this will help you look super drippy, make all of your outfits just look 10 times better. This makes just so many outfits look better. It just makes everything in the game, all your outfits just come together a lot better. So I'm going to place my final tattoo right here, and that is exactly how you can black out an arm. As you can see, my entire left arm is fully blacked out. There's really no spot showing. If you do want to like fill in a spot, just add another tattoo. Go to the spot that's like missing a little bit. So I see a spot right here on my finger right here. So I'm going to place it as far as I can. There's obviously a little bit of boundaries to where you can actually place the tattoos, but you can try to get as close as you can to filling it all in. So I think that's good. And boom, that looks very good for our arm right there. I think that is perfect for the blacking out method. Obviously, make sure to pick the black stars. They are all 1000 VC each. Obviously, I went a little bit overboard, making sure every single thing was indeed blacked out. It just would cost a good amount of VC, but obviously it is definitely worth it if you have the VC, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have tons of VC this late in the year, and I'm sure this method will transfer over into NBA 2K21 because they will probably still have the same exact tattoos and styles in NBA 2K21 as 2K20. Okay guys, so that is the blocking out of the left arm. Now I'm going to go to the striping out of my right arm. So now we don't need any more of these stars. I'm going to scroll all the way down here. See, I didn't need all those stars. I'm not paying for any of these stars. Just the ones you use for, you will pay for that. So basically I'm going to go down here till I get my uppercase M's, and now I'm going to do a right arm. This is a little bit harder to do, but it is much cheaper. So just make sure to maximize the size and then rotate the tattoos. And you can already start seeing how it's going to look in the end. You can kind of see how it's going to actually come to life with the stripes on your player. And it's really not that difficult. This one is a little bit more challenging, but it isn't that difficult, as I said, guys. Once you get the hang of it, it's really not that bad. I'm just going to put stripes all the way down my arm right here. I'm just trying to match my stripes up right here so they look natural, not like I use multiple M tattoos. Just trying to make them look as authentic as possible. Now I'm going to go over to this next M, put it down. Obviously right here, make sure to leave a gap between the M tattoos so they don't look overlapping each other. That one looks good right there. I'm going to put one more tattoo on the outer arm, then I'm going to move into the inner arm. And this is where it gets a little bit more complicated for the stripes. So that looks good right there for the outer arm. Now I'm going to go into the inner arm and try to connect all of them back to each other. So as you can see, the M's don't fully reach across the entire tattoo. So I'm going to have to connect them to other tattoos that I had. So just connect the M's to the other parts of the tattoos. It's a little bit difficult. Line it up with L1, R1, and it shouldn't be that hard once you get the hang of it. And just keep repeating the process, just completing the entire arm, inner and outer arm. You don't want to forget about the inner arm. This matters a ton. It looks very bad if you only do like the outer arm. You want to completely fill them up so it's stripes fully around your arm. And boom, right there. I think that looks very good for the stripes right there. I completed the entire arm. I went on the outer and inner arms with the uppercase M. Obviously font style number 10, as I talked about. The M's are very cheap. They're only 200 VC, but these stars are unfortunately 1000 VC a piece. I'm not going to go over the legs just because they're basically the same thing as the arms. Obviously, I show you how to black out an arm and to stripe an arm. On my player, on my main account, I have one arm striped, one arm blacked out, and one leg blacked out, and one leg striped. So I alternated on my main build. You can do whatever you want. You can stripe everything, you can black out everything, just to make outfits look better, just to make your player look very sweaty and drippy and like a comp player. But if you are struggling, make sure to drop a comment down below. This shouldn't be too hard. I thought I made it very easy to follow. Obviously, for blacking out, make sure to pick the black stars, and for the stripes, make sure to pick the capital M with the style font number 10. And really just follow the tutorial. It's really not that hard to do. Once you get the hang of it, you will not have a problem at all. And I really hope this helps you guys out. I hope you can carry it on with you to NBA 2K21 and 2Ks in the future. It might not be the same method next year, but I will check and make sure and update you guys on the best method for tattooing your player in NBA 2K21. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. As I talked about in the intro, we are trying to get to 2,000 subscribers as soon as we possibly can. So everyone right now, if you're watching this, hit that subscribe button down below. And of course, don't forget to drop a like in the video. Let's go for 25 or maybe even 30 likes on today's tattoo tutorial video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to watch more of my 2K content, I'm going to leave an end screen right when this video finishes to 2 of my previous NBA 2K20 videos. You can stay tuned for those. As I said, guys, right when this video comes to an end. Have a great rest of your day, guys. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out. Peace.